but you've decided to take the steps to be able to fucking get through all of it and not just sit and wallow and fucking bitch and complain about it and cry about it and not get out of fucking bed the next day.
Correct.
Right? Because that would be an easy thing to do.
Yes.
Right? Like, you have been through some fucking shit.
Maybe the story of my dad shooting me. Is that maybe another story?
That one. Let's close with dad shooting me. Let's close with that.
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
So that happened when I was 15. So I was 15 years old. My dad was going through the divorce of his wife leaving him, right? And so he was going through a very tough time. My dad was a raging alcoholic for many, many, many years.
Is he still?
He quit for a long time. So after the time that I had gotten shot, he basically was forced to, because he went to jail for, I think it was two years, a year and something. He went to jail for. He was actually in jail for shooting me. But
I'm not laughing at you. This is amazing.
It's amazing, right?
Yes.
Yes. So he did quit for, I think it was like 15 years that he quit drinking, and then he recently started drinking again. Yes. Yeah. But so he quit for a long period of time.
I wouldn't let him babysit my kids.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, how did he shoot you? Why did he shoot you?
So he was going through the divorce, right? He's going through a tough time. And I don't know like all the details because I wasn't like physically like there to see it, because what happened was that he had been out drinking, he had came home. I think that he was, threatening some certain things. I don't know what it may be, but
to you?
No.
Oh.
He's on the phone with somebody. My assumption would be his ex-wife, right? Would be my assumption that he was talking to, but he had a gun, right? And I don't know if he didn't know that we were home because it was me and my two buddies in the room below his room. And he shot the gun, right? I don't know if he wanted to like scare somebody because of the threatening or whatever that it was, but he shot the gun through the floor and ended up coming through the floor, and I was sitting like this, and the bullet came and hit me right here in the leg. I'm inches away from death. Inches away from death.
And you were 15.
15 at the time. Yeah.
Wow. What happened next? Did he like come down?
So no. But everything happened like so fast. Like when I got shot, I heard the blast.
Yeah.
But I didn't really feel anything until like at least 10 seconds later. Right.
Yeah.
So like I was like, whoa, what was that noise?
Yeah. Shock.
And all of a sudden, then I feel the pain, and I saw my leg was just ripping with blood, right, all over the place. And by the time that I was like, oh my God, like I was like in shock. By the time I even get out of the door of my room, the cops were there, the paramedics were already there, like
really?
They were there that quickly, that fast. They were there, showed up.
Did your dad call him?
I'm guessing whoever he was talking to had called him, probably because maybe he said he had a gun or whatever it may have been. So my assumption was that they probably had called him maybe a minute or two, because the station was not far away from my house. It was maybe a mile, but that's the station where the cops are, the ambulance and fire trucks were usually stationed. So it wasn't far, right? So somebody must have called them so that they were already on the way. Because by the time that, like I said, I got out of the door, and I'm talking to maybe a minute or so, right, of like everybody okay, all these things, and then being able to kind of walk my way out of the room, they were already there, right? Grabbed me, laid me down, like wrapped me up, like threw me on the stretcher, hauled me out the door, brought me in the ambulance down to the hospital, right, like out the door, fast, gone.
So now, what's relationship with dad like?
So. For a while, it was, obviously he was in jail for a while, so my grandpa came up and raised me. So when he went to jail, my grandpa came up and raised me.
Abandonment.
Yeah, right, because my mom wasn't there, right? She was gone, so she couldn't have came to raise me. So my grandpa comes in, and my dad's dad, who my grandparents have always been great, always been there for me, always at their house. They're fantastic people. So he came up and stayed there while my dad was off, right? And so he stayed there with me or whatever. So I really didn't see him or talk to him really at all. And so really up until probably till I graduated in the middle of college, I think was kind of the first time I started really talking to him again. I would say sometime around then was about the first time I started having a conversation with him. Yeah. And then so at that point, then it's been kind of on and off. But as of recently, as I've been going through these events, a similar type of thing where I haven't been having conversations with him, similar type of conversations to be like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
Is he trying to give you any clarity?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. He's, raging alcoholic, depression issues, all those types of things, that he's been going through. And so basically he just was never in a really good headspace. And like, of course, he's, real apologetic for where he was at that time, and, just all those things, as far as what he did, he wish he never would have done. I mean, all those types of things, but, and it's funny because I only understand it now because, again, I've been in some places like where he's probably been into where I'm like, I'm at rock bottom, right? I'm in a situation where I can't find my way out. I'm in a situation where I can't, I'm like, it's pretty bad, and I don't know if I ever got to that point of it, but to get to that level, but I could see to where a person could get to that level.
Yeah.